everyone. All right, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the wig I have on right now. I'm going to try to make this quick for you. I am wearing Jon Renau Heidi, and Heidi is a wig that I have purchased from a Wig Sister probably back in October or November. It's March, the beginning of March right now. So I've had her for a few months. I've only worn her once, and I have posted pictures of her, and I'll put those in here as well. But this is... I have a love-hate with Heidi. I want to love Heidi because Heidi's so pretty. But there's some things that I really have found I don't like about a lot of Jon Renau wigs for me that I'm going to talk about that might be helpful to you. So first of all, Heidi has a bit of a fringe. You can see it right here. And I'll tell you, she reminds me of 80s hair. If you grew up in the 80s, you know what I mean. I mean, you can really get volume on this girl. And if you wanted to really like mess with these bangs, you could really make them pretty big. I don't want that look, but for those of you who have fond memories of the 80s and would love to do some 80s hair, this is some hair you can do that with. She has a good bit of beachy wave, so she is not curly, but she is definitely wavy. She is a good length for those of you who like below the shoulder. She's a manageable length for sure. She's a little long for me. I don't really like long wigs. I'm more of a bob girl, and so this is long for me. The back, you can see, and she's just a thick, full wig. So this is where she and I struggle to get along. So something I found with Jon Renau in many of the wigs that Jon Renau makes, I'm thinking of a January, I'm thinking of Mila especially. Those are ones I have some experience with. There tends to be a lot of permatease right here, and Heidi is really no exception. She has quite a bit of permatease here. She has quite a bit of permatease and just big bump right there. And it's pretty padded right there as well, which gives her the ability to look full. But for those of us who have never had full hair, never had a lot of hair, always had thin hair, this is going to feel very uncomfortable for you. And that's why I struggle with it, to be honest with you. I want to like her, and I'm wearing her today in an attempt to, I don't know, desensitize myself to that. But if you want a wig that isn't poofy and doesn't feel like a lot of hair around your face, Heidi is not going to be the wig for you. But if you used to have a lot of thick hair and you like that, you like to be able to get volume, I would consider her because she's quite comfortable. She has a full mono top, so you can part her anywhere, which I've learned doesn't matter to me. I've never changed the parts on my wigs, so the extra expense doesn't matter. Of course, I got her for a song from a Wig Sister, so I didn't have to pay full price. I'm going to show you the lace front as best as my phone can. It's decent, not great. You can definitely see the knotting, which you can with all brunette wigs, but the knotting is thick. I mean, the knots are big on this one. They're not really fine. Frankly, I don't think most people are ever going to notice, so I'm not going to sweat it, but definitely for those of you who are uncomfortable with that, this is not going to work for you. The fringe absolutely helps with that when it's down and you can't really tell, and so that's a bonus for this. You're not going to really have to worry too much about the knotting if you wear your bangs down with Heidi. I do, though, really like the look of wearing them up. And you know, I wore them out to dinner, her out to dinner with my husband one time. And the one time I wore her all day, and during the day I wore her down, and then at night I put her up, and then I got some gel and I really kind of scrunched her, and I felt kind of like a princess at dinner with the hair. So that's that love-hate. So I would say the bottom line with this one is she's a lot of hair. She is thick and full, and she has quite a bit of bump and permatease up in here. And it's a kind of a combination of permatease and just thick hair, I think. I will tell you, she fits me great. I am a 22-inch circumference, and she is not. She fits really, really well. I don't remember if I have her taken in. I think I took her in just a little bit. Her ear tabs come right here. This is the bottom of the ear tab. So you can see it's good. It's good coverage. My bio hair is right here, and it blends, so it's perfect. I just have no concern whatsoever of being able to tell. I could tuck her and it would be just fine. She is, she's a little, because of the beachy wave, she can tend to look a little, I want to say it's frizzy, but it's not sleek. And so, but she feels great. She's not light, not low density, not fine denier. So all of those things, I'm thinking of, like an Ellen Villa would be not poofy, a lot finer denier than this. But if you're looking for a really cute mid-length wig that has some beachy wave that you could kind of make into, I don't know, sexy tousled hair, you can do that with her for sure. I can't remember the color, so I will put that in the description. I think it's an 8. And then I think it might have a 21 in it. So basically it's a medium brown with some kind of ash blonde highlights that are super well blended, very well blended. And I think the name, it's actually called Hot Cocoa. I just can't remember the numbers. So it's Hot Cocoa, and I love this color. So that's my review of Heidi. I'm not going to take the cap off. You can see that in other reviews. You can look up the specs. I just wanted to give you a sense from a girl who has always had thin hair, and doesn't really like big hair. Heidi's pretty big hair for me, but I'm going to wear her because I think she's super pretty. It's that whole, gosh, this is a good looking girl, and let me see if I can make that work. So if you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, hopefully this helped you as you look at what your next purchase will be. Have a good day.